When creating the live binder for this course, Curriculum 545, I have chosen several tabs. The first tab being the Welcome tab. On this tab, I've given the date of the class as well as an illustration or a graphic with the apple and the Ethernet cord around the apple showing that technology will be used in the classroom for teaching and learning. The next tab is the 21st Century Teaching and Learning. The subtabs underneath this tab are the word cloud. The word cloud was created so that you can get a picture of what a 21st century classroom will look like. I could expand this in my professional learning to have teachers choose several words that they see in the word cloud and um, describe what they mean to them as far as the 21st century classroom looks like. Next, the next sub-tab is the mission statement. The mission statement is to transform lives by implanting 21st century skills and to encourage lifelong learning among my students. I will do everything I can to create an environment where learning is related to the real world so that my students can thrive in the workforce and add to their communities and become valued members of society. I will integrate technology into the content standards so that learning is brought to life. I will also use this in my professional learning and have the teachers break apart this statement and describe what that means to them and how they may change the mission statement. My next tab is the diverse classroom learners and technology. When clicking on the media link, one can find my presentation on how diverse learners are in the classroom. I could have teachers watch this and also create one of their own. I could also expand this by getting the teachers to respond to what they see. I think it's important that in a technology classroom that the learning is diverse and that technology is diverse and differentiated so each kid can learn the way that is appropriate for them. The next link is the Lunch and Learn. This is a Prezi which I created so that so that um, we can see exactly what how to create final projects, how to integrate this technology in the classroom, whether the classroom has a whole group of laptops, has one laptop, has iPads, or if the students bring their own devices, they can do group activities, they can have group final projects, they can also conduct research. And this tab is really important so that teachers can see exactly ways to do these three things, depending on what type of classroom they have or what type of technology they have in their classroom. Um, the infographic was also created, and that's the sub tab. And the infographic just gives a picture of these things. The next tab is the emerging trends in technology. And the final tab is the legal and ethical issues. When clicking on the legal and ethical issues, one can see the different websites that they can go to in order to find more information about the issues that may come about in the classroom. If you were wondering what copyright and fair use and Creative Commons are, you can go through any of these resources that I have created that I think are exceptional and will provide you with the most information. I would probably, in a professional learning area, I would have this teachers go and find one and write about what they read and give an explanation of why that this was important. Um, there's also a Bridging the Divide, and this is an editorial that was created to help um, our learning community understand what it means to bridge the divide at our school, how to get um, technology in our classroom, even though there is that divide, being that we are a Title I school, low economic status. I would have the teachers at the professional learning look over the editorial and have a conversation about what each what that means to them and how learning looks in our school and how we can bridge that divide at Madera Elementary School. This live binder was created to help integrate technology, and it has been an amazing experience and something that I will definitely share with the learning community at my school and hopefully get them to understand what a 21st century classroom looks like and how we can get there based on the resources that we have. Thank you.